So hello guys, today with me I have my 10th vintage collection, not vintage exactly but still. So this is the most awaited fan for all of you and a very rare one. So yes, today with me I have this most interesting and a mysterious ceiling fan, Crompton Greaves High Breeze 36 inch. So this is a mid 90s ceiling fan as you're seeing here with the sweep size 36 inch, and this is having a exact same 48-inch motor like high breeze as you can see. So if at all you have checked the community tab, so you might know that the wattage of this fan is 45 to 50 watts max. So this fan actually I have purchased from a OLX seller near me. So you can see the condition is pretty good as this was used in a home. This paint chipping off from the middle, this is nothing much. This is common for these old guys here. So whatever, so let me just show you the overview of this thing. So I don't know if you can see. So yes, you can see here. So yes, the cone canopies as usual, and this is the 90s, exactly same 90s hybrid motor, but this one actually there's a difference in this one and the normal hybrid 48-inch motor, because this motor is bit thinner due as the rotor is thin for this fan, and you can see how high the blade angle is. So very thick airflow is focused down the fan, and this fan is pretty much okay for a size like this is a medium size room, so this fan is pretty much okay here. So whatever, and this fan came with the original shackle also. So I actually this the original shackle was not sufficient enough to hang this on the ceiling, because this is a 9-inch rod and the canopies are too long, so I had to use double shackles so that I can actually install the fan. So this fan is on a double shackle, but no worries, that will be fine because the nut is tightened very hard, and later on I may add a cotter pin, so if in case the nut actually loosens up, then it won't actually cause a serious problem. But this is okay because the upper shackle is having a rubber. If it didn't have, then that would be a concern, but it's no problem. It's a very tight fit, and the nut is also tightened precisely. So, and this actually on behalf of a 36-inch motor, this motor is pretty heavy, it's not a joke. Although this is a bit thinner motor, but this is a very heavy motor. So now let me just show you the label of this fan. So wet. Okay, so I guess it's here. Wait, let me show you. I don't know if you can see. So yes, this is the label. Crompton Greaves High Breeze Fan, Crompton Greaves Limited, sweep 900 mm, 220 to 250 volts, watts 45 to 50, and the capacitor of this fan is unoriginal. The capacitor has been replaced, and the original one, let me just show you. So actually this is the original capacitor of the fan. So this has gone a bit weak. This is not even so weak, but this had gone a bit weak, so I had replaced the capacitor with another one, the tibcon. So that is also oil capacitor only, that will work good on this fan. And there is one thing which I would like to tell you, that most of the people now might be thinking then that this fan will will not even heat up, this will stay cool and all. So that is not the thing here. This fan heats up a lot, but as this is a 45-watt fan, the resistance is pretty high and all that stuff, so the winding is actually designed for this thing to handle the heat, because this blade is not even giving any sort of load on the motor. It is like running the motor without any load. So Yeah, so this fan heats up a lot, but this won't burn because of the resistance. And as the turns are sufficient enough, this actually the winding is designed like that so that it heats up and it can just handle the heat. So this is the same ideology like Crompton Greaves Princess ceiling fan or high breeze slim motor, small motor, whatever blah 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 bullshit you say. So this is like the 70s. As you know, the 70s Princess also was like around 40 to 50 watts only, and that fan used to heat up a lot. So this is the same thing, 45 to 50 watts. This fan will heat up, but this won't burn. So in that case, the motor was pretty small and the blades were huge. I mean, the blades were having a larger span, but in this one, blades are small, but the stator is huge. The stator is having a larger diameter and more poles, but the faces of the rotor and all are small, and in that the faces and all of the rotor were big. So that's the case. So whatever to say, these kind of external factors for these things actually these don't work out. So the only one electrical factor which remains, which is actually the proof that this fan will survive, is that the more the turns, more the resistance, so more the heat. So that's the thing, that's the only electrical factor because of which we can understand and this fan is still alive. So yes, and in 30 years this fan never burnt, although this has a lot of, this goes to a very high temperature within a short span, but once it heats up then it won't heat up. Actually the heat graph is also not like a straight line. After at a certain point it just goes like this. I mean, after a certain temperature or temperature constant, this doesn't heat up to, like it doesn't continue heating. So but whatever, 50 to 100 degrees Celsius, as you know, it's a normal operating temperature for a ceiling fan, but I guess in this case and all this is not applicable, but whatever. So that's the thing. Now let me just show you the performance of this. So fan took full speed. Speed is not much, as you know, this is a 16 pole. Oh my god guys, what an airflow. This is the airflow which we need, a very thick airflow which is expected from these kind of fans with such a high blade angle. So yes, the airflow is pretty thick. Oh my god, so I can feel this around the whole room. I don't count the window area because there, even if I step, I know this won't give that much of air here, but it's not required because the window is always open. So like there's a net here, so that is always open, so no need. And here usually there's no much work to do, so no need. So main thing is I just sit here, and this is my working table, study table, whatever maybe, so stuff like that. So that's the thing. So whatever, and this is the fan running here. So yes, this regulator is proper. Now I may show you all the speeds of this fan. Let me turn off. Just see the spin down of this. So the spin down is around, I have calculated a spin down, it's around 50 seconds or so, which is okay. As this is a 36-inch fan, I don't expect much spin down from these anyways, but it's giving a good spin down. So that's also a way to check the bearings. If the fan is 48 inch or something, then the spin down should be more than 1 minute. If it's less than 48 inch, then even if it spins for around 1 minute or 50 seconds or 55 seconds or whatever, that much is more than enough. That will prove that there is no mechanical friction and nothing. So that's the thing. So I guess the fan is about to stop. Well, not so soon. So yep, the fan stopped. Now let me show you all 5 speeds. So this is speed 1, speed 2, speed 3, speed 4, and here comes the speed 5, the maximum. So the speed is not much, as this is a 16 pole, and this is not an 8 plus 16, this is a 16 plus 16 pole winding. So actually this 16 plus 16 coils are actually not compatible with this because of the thin rotor, but whatever, the fan has been running for more than 30 years now and no issues with this fan. So this is a 1992 fan as per the capacitor. As you saw, the capacitor was original, so the original capacitor was actually causing it to heat a bit more. There's actually not a huge difference, but still I thought that if somehow the heating process is slowed down, then the longevity of this fan will be more. Anyways, this survived with original parts for 50 years anyways, but that doesn't mean that I would that we forget and stop maintaining this and all that. So yes, that's the thing. So guys, this is the fan here. So that's the thing about this fan, and the time this fan came into production was from like mid 90s only. But I highly doubt mid 90s, because in mid 90s they had the HS type motor with these kind of blades, so I don't have clear clarification on this. But whatever, this is early mid 90s, you can see the cone canopies and all that. So this was in production for a very short time. If you have this fan, then conserve it. I would say better conserve this fan, because this fan you will not get so easily. Even I, after finding for a long time, I got this fan, and this is very rare to find actually. But whatever, this fan will give you a good night's sleep, and this fan will never fail you. This fan is a really good fan. The only issue with this fan is the heating. That was also the issue with the previous generations of 36 inch and 42 inch, so whatever might be, so that's the case with this fan. So whatever, heating is not an issue because many fans have survived for years even with heating. So whatever, so that's the thing. So this is the fan, and that's it for today. So guys, if you like the fan, like the video, please like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll meet you in my next video coming really soon.